It's sunny Las Vegas, but it's raining. Started raining last night while I was doing the brisket, the shoulder, all that stuff, and it's still raining. It's the most rain I've seen in 2 years. So we're cooking inside tonight, but we're doing something good. So we got our pulled beef brisket from yesterday's cook, and we got our pulled pork. And then come on over here. In here, we got our grind of ribeye. Going down with some onions, a little bit of butter, like so. So what we're gonna do is we are going to hit it with a little ancho, a little cashmere, and a little chili powder. Right now, anyway. So, let me grab my little scoop. So, we're gonna give her about a light tablespoon. Ancho. Again, light table cashmere. Cashmere's got a great flavor. And if anybody cares, there's actually benefits, probiotic benefits to it as well for your digestive system. Too much information? And we're gonna do a nice table of chili. And my special pepper that I grind up for the therapy rubs. I'm gonna throw a little of that in there. So then, we're gonna get that flavor into that base meat. See all the beautiful color coming in there? Oh man. All that flavor sticking to the walls. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So now, we have a lot of smoky, a lot of spice down there. So, we're gonna take some of our brisket. We ain't measuring this. We're just gonna grab some. Any super big chunks would break up, but we want it all. The bark, the everything, you name it. It's all gonna break down nice. So we'll do two nice scoops of that. I may not make it a big batch. It's just 5 of us. And then I'm going to grab some of our pulled pork. Again, not much of it. Pulled pork just adds a little something, something. Again, I'm gonna break this down just a little bit. Once it warms up, I can break it down a lot in the pot, but we're gonna give it a little love anyway before it goes in there. And give it a little bit more. Make sure we got a little bit of everything in it. Shred these bigger pieces up. Get this mixed in there. Let that pick up some flavor. It's gonna add nice texture. Super beefy. Oh man, look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, I'm going to bring this heat down. To a nice low, medium low. And I'm gonna let this stuff just break in a little bit. Get to know each other, stuff like that before I add any moisture to it. Any liquid to let all that chili in there that I put in there, them chili spices, let that stuff just really really get into all the different meats. So we still have all the flavor from the meats being smoked and, you know, the spice rubs that are on them, the different rubs. But it'll all kind of just come together. So I'm going to let that go for about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and then we'll continue on. I'll be back. All right, boys and girls, we're back. Check it out. I've had this going. See that beautiful color? All those different chilies getting in there. Getting happy. Now I'm going to take some of this stuff here. This stuff is fantastic, by the way, if you haven't tried it. Doesn't take much, just a little bit. Just gives you a little love. When you get that into the pot, you get this meat mixed up into it. Get that in there. Break it down a little bit. And you can smell that stuff right off the bat. It's fantastic. I'm gonna get a little beef broth, beef stock in there. Same temp. Hot beef stock. We're gonna build that beefy base. Layers of flavor. You don't want to play with it too much, otherwise the meat gets real mushy and then you're like eating meat pudding, you know? And nobody wants to eat meat pudding. If they say they do, then you need to stay away from them. So now we got our stock in there. Now typically I use, I usually put tomatoes on the grill, blister them up, and then puree them. But we're going easy today. So we're gonna do a can of diced. And try not to get it all over the counter. Mom will be mad. A can of fire roasted. Since I can't do it myself today. And a can of crushed, peeled. Gives it a little texture. And we're gonna give this a spin. Kick our heat back up. Man, beautiful texture. And we're going to put one more can of fire roasted in there. Because I feel like it's asking for it. There we go. There we go. It's nice. All right, we're going to let that go. I'm gonna bring it up to a nice boil, just under. Bring it down, let it simmer for a little bit, and let it get to know each other. Then I'll see, test my chili powder, test my everything else, you know. So, but our boys and girls, we're back. Had her stewing about 2 hours now. Look at beautiful texture. Checked it, no more seasoning was needed. It's pretty much spot on. Got to remember the rub and stuff like that from the different meats that got put in there will, you know, season it itself as well. So over here I got some ditalini. So I'm going to strain that out real quick. add that right into the pot. Not much, just a little. Get that in there. Give her a good mix. Get it all in there nice. And just like that. So, that's what we got. Some good stuff right there. It's good for using up leftovers. It's tasty, simple, easy. Get it going. Walk away, do what you got to do. So, all right, that's all I got.